Welcome to an out-of-the-box playthrough video. Today we're going to be playing Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four was released with the Marvel United X-Men Kickstarter, and I picked up a while ago and I've been playing through it, and I thought I would do a playthrough video. So I have set up Fantastic Four with the original core components. So I'm not actually using the X-Men core, I'm using the original Marvel United core, because that's what I had handy. I am playing with Dr. Doom in Latveria, and he is taking on Mr. Fantastic, the Thing, and the Human Torch, all starting opposite conveniently in the Baxter building. Dr. Doom's has a villainous plot, and he has to get to 20 on the Doom track, which we'll work out as we go through, but he also has a whole lot of little Doom bots that populate the map. His special rule is as long as there are any Doom bots at his location, he cannot be damaged, and also heroes can forfeit one action to discard any crisis tokens they might have picked up along the way. I'll read out other things as we get through them. Lots of the threats are very Doombot related. Latveria doesn't have a threat, so you've only actually got 5 on the table, which makes that a little bit harder. Fantastic Four, there are actually 5 figures, because you've also got the Invisible Woman and Silver Surfer you can play with. And there's a Fantastic Four card, so when you play a Fantastic Four specific card, you put a token on that and they accrue. So as they build up, you get more teamwork cards, but we'll worry about that when it happens. I'm playing with the S.H.I.E.L.D. rules, so true solo. So I've got 5 cards, that is my life. And each of these has a starting card that has a special ability, which we'll see about as we go through. So let's get going, and of course we start with Dr. Doom. And he is, oh, this is my country, my home, and moved to Latveria, which is kind of lucky because he's already there. Then he does a BAM, which is 1 damage to each hero at his location, which is fine, plus 1 damage for every hero at a location with a Doom bot. Then increase the Doom track by 2. So that's not a great start. He's not going to move. And then he puts down 3 Doom bots, which act as thugs for all other rules. So he's going to get 1 where he is, and 1 at each adjacent location. And then he's done. Right, we draw a card. And what are we going to do? That is an excellent question. Lots of these Doombots threats have either additional armor or self-destruct. So they're quite good to get rid of while there's no Doombots actually on there. Why don't we do, I don't have any thugs there, so why don't we do a Mr. Fantastic. He's going to, oops, I should have gone there actually, starting with my story. Mr. Fantastic will use our wild card and get his plasticity into play. So as long as this card is face up in the storyline, during your hero turn, you can use 1 of your stars as a fight action in an adjacent location. That's good to do, stretchiness. And he's going to do a, wow, what do we want to do? I think I'm actually going to do a heroic action and try and knock 1 of these off. Because those are, they get frustrating. Then it's second go. I am going to, well, have the Human Torch actually. And we'll fly him across and then have him do a heroic action. It's every 3, isn't it? Yep, so I've got one more go. Oh, okay, so what can we do with the Human Torch? Well, that might be a bad one. So if we play the thing, he can do his move action and then 2 heroic actions on there, which will complete that one. So we'll clear that one, which is handy. And as a bonus, we may rescue one at this location. So that's pretty good. Okay. Time for Dr. Doom. He's going to move clockwise for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You must surrender, Richards. Each hero chooses either to discard 1 card from their hand to the bottom of their deck or take 1 crisis token. Crisis tokens get really bad in this game. Bad things happen. But each hero, so I've got to discard 3 cards, which is my life, which is a bit of a worry. Each hero. So I guess I'm going to discard 2 and take 1 crisis token, because that's not too drastic. Then he is going to place some civilians, which is friendly. 1 there, and then, oh, okay, so we've got 1 here, and we get our first overflow. So the overflow, if you can't add an overflow, increase the track by 1 for each overflow, so we couldn't do 1. So that's not great. That's Doom done. Now it's our turn. Draw a card. I always forget to do the threat cards. Each of this in addition requires 2 damage to be defeated. That one doesn't have one, so that would be good to do. So what are we doing? We're doing a movement and a star. I think we'll do the thing again, because his rock-like skin means as long as this is face up in the storyline, you may ignore 1 damage during each villain turn. And I only do that as if he has a card, so he's an active player. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, so he's going to do a... Oh, he can't. Oh. Move there. He'll do his heroic action, but he can't actually get the Doombot because he needs 2. So we'll just get the Thug. Next turn. Oh, I've got no choice now. It's Human Torch or nothing. But he can do a fight, and why don't we do that then? We'll play that one, so we get a move, and you can do a double fight to get rid of that Doombot. I think they go on there as well. They get treated as thugs. Okay, and then it's Mr. Fantastic, or let's do a teamwork. 1 damage for each. Yes, you don't want to stop at Latveria because you must take 1 damage for each Thug or Doombot in this location. So you take 4 damage, that'd be game over. So I'm not going there in a hurry. What I can do is I'll play teamwork. So what that means is this one is a heroic action one, so I put this on there. So it means that the next time I play teamwork with someone else, I get their symbol and whatever's on Fantastic Four, and that then accumulates. So the more teamwork you play, the better it gets. So I'm going to use that one on here, and then I will do my move, get rid of the Thug, end of turn, I can rescue one from this location. Pretty good. Okay, so now we're on Dr. Doom time. Oh, he moves 5 again. He's motoring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is fine. He does a BAM, 1 at his location. No one's got a Doom bot. We're good. This goes up by 2, which isn't great. So then you fell into my trap. Increase the Doom trap by the number of crisis tokens that the heroes have. Then take another crisis token. So this is why I didn't want to take crisis tokens. 1, and then we get a new one. I'll have to clear those out in a minute. And he just gets a Doombot where he is, which is very restrained. Okay. So what do? I could heroes. I can once per turn a hero can forfeit to discard 1 crisis token. Maybe I'll do that to get rid of one of those. Okay. So what do we got? We're going to have a free something. Don't want to forfeit that. Maybe I'll throw that down. I'll do another teamwork with the Human Torch, because that means we're going to get a move added onto here. Okay, so we use our move. We'll then use our heroic action on there, and we'll then use the heroic action that's on the Fantastic Four card to rescue a civilian. You see that? I got 2 heroic actions, 1 from there, 1 from the previous card, and I get my move as well, which completes that one. Okay, and you may discard. Oh, that's a good one. Let's have a look at that. So I can discard a thug from any location. There we go. There's one up there. Oh, you may discard. I think it's discard, it's not defeat. So there we go. Right. Mr. Fantastic. Oh, okay, now this is a good one. Teamwork. So we've got move. Always going to be able to do lots of good things. So we'll do a teamwork wild card. So we're going to get a wild card on there. So he can do, I'll use the heroic action and the wild card to complete this one. And then I've got basically 2 moves if I want them. I might do the 2 moves actually, because less chances we either have a terrible Doom experience or we'll get less chance of getting chased down. So that will complete this one. And we get one of those. And we could discard, oh, we can discard I don't have any other thugs. I'll check that actually. Check the rules for the thugs, blah, blah, blah. Doombot tokens are treated as thug tokens for all game effects. In that case, we'll discard that one. That seems like a no-brainer. At the end of his turn, we have 1 more. And we're doing, and so we're gonna get a wild card. And we don't want to go there. You must take 1 damage. kind of dangerous, but what I could do is play my human torch, move, get rid of a Doombot, defeat a Doombot, and then use the wild card to jump back again. And then you may discard a thug at any location, so we'll discard that one. That worked out okay. That's the end of the heroes, so now it is Dr. Doom. Oh, 3. Oh. This is kind of 1, 2, 3. Hello. He arrives, but he doesn't do a BAM, which is great, because otherwise we would have been in severe trouble. Okay, so we get 2 Doombots here, and we get 2 civilians added. 1 there and 1 here. Well, that was very lucky. Okay, so I don't want to clear any more threats till I'm ready to do other things. So let's see what we pick up. We've got a move and a punch, and I'm inclined to do that, which is Mr. Fantastic will do a move and a punch, and then use the wild card to carry on moving, because I don't want to end my turn there. Hit and run. Okay. Oh, I have to get these crisis tokens. That's what I've got to get rid of. Okay, so I'm going to okay. When Doombot is defeated at this or adjacent locations, each hero in the location takes 1 damage. So I don't want to attack that Doombot, that would be bad. Okay, so what I will do then is I'll take a heroic action on there and prime that one. I will rescue the civilian, and I will ignore the move to get rid of one of my crisis tokens, because I want to get rid of the other one too. Okay, and we will, oh, okay, Nova Flare. Oh, that blows up a lot of stuff. But I can't attack Doom till I've done my 2, so that's not going to happen. What have we got? We've got a move. You know what? I think I'm going to do Mr. Fantastic again. Oh no, that's not a bad timing. I'll do 2 heroic actions, which will finish this off. Ooh, that's new. And then I've got to move. So I guess I'll move away. No, move away. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. I want to discard all my cards, so I'll move away. End of round. So what this says is at end of turn, each hero at this location must discard all their cards from their hand and draw the same amount of cards. Basically refresh your hand, but that's a bit of a pain. Okay, so we've finished the threats, which is a good start. Probably a bit too early, but we'll see how we go. Then we're going to have Dr. Doom every 3 turns, but we're going to get one now anyway, so that's why I kind of did it at that time. Oh, and he's just moving again. That is really good. 1, 2, 3. So he's not attacking, which is very fortunate. So we get 2 Doombots, so that's going to overflow for 1. And we've got, it's handy with the civilians because I'm going to collect those up next, I think. and then I can start attacking him. He's got strength 7. So we've got to get onto that. Oh yeah, Doombot's there. Forgot about them. Okay. Okay, so white, oh that's great. I'm going to do that actually. I am going to Human Torch. I'm going to fight both the Doombots, get rid of those, and I'll use the heroic action to rescue the civilian. End of the round, you may discard a Doombot from any location. I think I'm going to do that one. Okay, and then it's okay, so then we're back to Human Torch again. So we'll use, oh, that's not great though. I could kill him though. When I do that, I'll use one of them to move to Latveria, use one of the wild cards to punch out the Doombot, and use the heroic action to rescue a civilian. This is looking promising. Dr. Doom. Ooh, 0. So he's not moving, he's gonna ban. 1 damage to each hero at his location. So no one's got any Doombots, so I'm gonna take 1 damage, which is a bit of a pain, because then I'm down to 2 cards. Okay. Oh, unless I use, well, I've been thinking about this when you're playing, because I've got the thing. Says here you can ignore 1 damage during each villain turn. I kind of think it should only happen when the thing takes damage. So I'm going to ignore that for this round and say I take the damage because it's Mr. Fantastic taking the damage. I might regret that. Okay, you rule the day you ever heard the name Victor Von Doom. 1 hero takes 1 crisis token. Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. And we get 3 Doombots appear, which isn't great if we want to start attacking the good doctor. Okay, draw a card. What have we got? We've got, when it is this location will take 1 damage. That's a real pain, that one. I can't afford to take damage, so that's not going to happen. But I've got a star and I've got a let's use the thing. And we'll do a move. Where do I want to go? No, I'll move to there and I'll heroically rescue that civilian. Okay, that's thing done. Draw a card. Okay, that's pretty good actually. Because I can do Mr. Fantastic, he can rescue 2. Which is handy. And then, do I want to run for it? Chances of Dr. Doom having a 0 again is really low. So why don't I try and get rid of that self-destruct, because I think that's going to be a pain. Anyhow, we've rescued the civilians. We really need to draw some cards, so hopefully we can do the next one, draw some cards, and then we'll be back on track. Okay. Dr. Doom. Moves 2. 1, 2. he does a BAM. 1 damage to each hero, so I'm going to lose a card. I'm down to 1 card, which is a bit of a worry, but I could get some more in a minute. What else does he do? 1 damage to each at the location, plus 1 damage to each hero at a location with the Doombot. Oh, I'm dead. Because I have a Doombot with Mr. Fantastic, so I should have moved. Oh, I would have been killed. I would have been killed there as well. So that means I've got no cards. So close, because if I'd got 1 more thug, I would have drawn 3 cards and would be all on, because Victor Von Doom is vulnerable. Well, there you have it. I think that's my 3rd game of Fantastic Four. 4th game. 4th game I played with the Surfer. I've lost every game. I played against the... So in the box you also get, over here, the Super Skrull. And he's really hard. He killed me really fast. If you're still watching, hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And next video, I've brought home something a bit more exciting. Days of Future Past. Sentinels are going to be taking on Logan, Kitty Pryde, and Rachel Summers, the Phoenix. So that'll be coming up later in the week. Enjoy.